White power.
Oh my gosh, yo. Oh my goodness, yo. This is why I tell parents, man, you have to watch what your kids are doing online, because you got freaking psycho. Hey folks, it's your boy Jay here with another reaction video, and this comes from the homie Antonio Talks. And he's talking about white fatigue coming at a pandemic level. Without further ado, let's get to the video.
Have y'all ever came across a news headline that was so bad, and before they show the suspect, you just think to yourself, I hope this wasn't a black person? Listen, as black people, whenever we commit a crime, y'all, it's the entire race's fault. There is no excuses made. There's no context given. All black people are bad.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, yeah, because it could be a person, it could be him, but then people will think I did it or my friends did it or somebody else did it. It's like the whole black population is put in that one bubble. But it ain't like that with the other races though.
When it's a white person, y'all, there is every excuse thrown at them. Oh, we need to pray for this individual. He was troubled. He was lost. Let's just take example of the incident with Charlie Kirk. When Buddy got popped, there was a lot of outrage in the first couple of days. You had white men flooding the streets, protesting, screaming, fight back. His wife hopped online, basically wishing death on the shooter. And then turn around a few days later, the suspect is released. And he was a young white man from the Caucasus Mountains. There were no more protests. Everybody was talking about coming together. His wife even hopped on and said she praying for him. And it's like, bro, I could only imagine if that was a black person. Or
I'm gonna tell you something, that was a black person, man. They want that man in jail, locked up, all that crap. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sad part though. It's like we didn't know who it was at first, and then 2 or 3 days later it comes out to be a white boy who, you know, was dating a trans, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But you know, once that came out, it was curtains.
Immigrant or something like that, how the reaction would have been. White fatigue though, y'all, it is very bad.
A federal grand jury indicted 2 North Texas men accused of plotting to invade a foreign island, kill the men, and take the women as sex slaves.
Prosecutors say, yeah, y'all see how delusional these white supremacists be? 2 men going to a whole island, and y'all oh my, but they love to scream black people have a low IQ. What
One of the men enlisted in the Air Force to get military training he thought he needed. Fox 4's Blake Hansen in our newsroom tonight with these stunning allegations, Blake.
So you telling me these dudes, I saw this online, but I didn't really get a chance to read about it. These dudes actually wanted to go to a sex. Oh my God, Joe. Oh my God. Imagine if this was 2 black people, man. It would have been on all the news cycles. It would have been all over the world, man. You know what? When this stuff comes up, you don't really hear about it on the news, though. You got to really scope and really search to find these news stories, though.
Yeah, Stephen Heather, federal prosecutors say the suspects didn't plan to go it alone. In fact, the feds say they plan to recruit people who are homeless in Washington, D.C. to serve on their, quote, expeditionary force and take over a small Haitian island. The grand jury...
Oh, y'all trying to go to Haiti.
Charges 21-year-old Gavin Weisenberg from Allen and 20-year-old Tanner Thomas from Argyle with conspiracy to murder, maim, or kidnap in a foreign country, as well as a charge of production of child pornography.
Oh my... y'all, I keep telling y'all this, the pipeline of racist white men to child PDF content possessioners. I don't even think that's a word. Every time I'm talking about, there is always a correlation.
Yeah, if you think about it, always think about this, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Think about this. When you see the PDF files and all this stuff, who are the ones that are accused of doing this the most? I'm keeping it a buck. Who's accused of doing it the most? It's those white dudes, man. I swear to God, yo. I totally get it though. I totally get it, man. You rarely hear a brother being accused of something like this. But I guarantee you they get off with it just because of that. Because they young and they say, oh man, they don't know any better.
What the
Joe Weisenberg was booked into the Collin County Jail in July. We've not been able to find a mugshot for Thomas. Prosecutors say he was in the U.S. Air Force at the time.
Damn.
The place they are accused of plotting to invade is called Gonave Island. It is part of the Republic of Haiti. It's not small. In fact, that island has about 87,000 residents. Prosecutors.
So y'all thought even if y'all had about 100 people, I mean, like,
say Weisenberg and Thomas plan to lead that expeditionary force by sailboat to the island, murder the men, take control of the island, and then turn the women into sex slaves.
Come on, man. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, you really thought these youngins really thought this was gonna work? What did you see this crap on a movie or something? You saw it in a documentary or something? I don't care. Like, you think you're gonna delete all the men on the island? You really thought this was gonna work? See, this is the dumb crap I be talking about, man. Ain't no brother gonna do nothing like this. I'm sorry.
According to prosecutors, the feds say the plan dates back to August of last year. They say Weisenberg enrolled in a Rockwall Fire Academy to learn command and control protocols, but flunked out in February. And they say he then traveled to Thailand to learn how to sail, but didn't enroll in the school due to the cost. The feds say Thomas, meanwhile, enlisted in the...
So these dudes is cheap and stupid? Cheap and stupid?
Air Force in January, and in March changed his station assignment from Germany to Maryland to better coordinate the invasion and recruit the homeless population in D.C.
This is why I have to make these videos, because people think that this shit is like, it's just online. No, these men were really going to the army just to be racist, like just to this is, yo, I know I'm kind of left leaning, but one thing I do promote, especially for my young black men, is the right to bear arms, man. Stay strapped. I go to the gun range at least twice a month, bro. I try to be on it, because you never know what these, you know what I'm saying? You got to stay protected, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. You know what though? If you think about the military, a lot of the people that are in the military probably think like this. They get the training and all this, and then when they got the military, you know, some of them, they live productive lives, but some of them, I'm telling you, some of them are crazy. They like these two youngins. They are crazy because they think with the proper military training that they gonna be able to do whatever they want to do. I mean, me, I'm a licensed gun holder or whatever, and honestly, you know, you gotta do that. I'm sorry, man.
We reached out to attorneys listed for Weisenberg and did not hear back. We could not find attorneys listed for Thomas. Prosecutors say they face up to life in prison if convicted on the conspiracy to murder charge.
Get they ass the chair, bro. Get them up out of here, bro. Damn, y'all. This low-key scary, man.
Who would ever have imagined neo-Nazis going into video chat rooms with children trying to recruit them?
I'm an entertainer, pro-white entertainer. I hate non-whites.
And you see they targeting kids. That pipeline. I know he got something on his computer targeting children, bro. Y'all, man, what's wrong with y'all, bro? And this is literally the reason why we have so many racist young white men that look up to, 1930s Germany and, you know what I'm saying, the mustache man, Nick Fuentes. They look at these type of people, they are indoctrinated. You know what I'm saying?
And they you indoctrinate them early. It's not like back when I was young and you couldn't really indoctrinate people because you didn't have computers, you didn't have the internet. It was pamphlets and all this stuff. You may see it on a TV or DVD or CD or something like that. Now it's so easy for these people to get to these young kids, and a lot of these young kids they're attacking or trying to get to are those incels, the ones who don't have a life and they want something to be a part of. They talk about black youngins and how they want to be a part of gangs, but you got the white folks, their so-called gang. That's their so-called gang right there.
Hey, bro, pay attention to what your kids consuming, because I be these type of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the man? What happened?
That's exactly what our News Channel 5 investigation discovered. A guy named John Minadio, who is part of a group, 2 weeks in Nashville back in 2024. Of City Hall.
You have a problem with Jews in general, though.
Yeah.
Watch this group's activities. What I was really stunned is going into video chat rooms that are popular with children of color.
You look like an ugly
white children.
White power.
Oh my. This is why I tell parents, man, watch, you have to, because you got freaking psycho, just idiotic people like this trying to kids and try to belittle kids of other races. This to me, I you know, I'm online, but I'm not online like that. This is sad, yo. I'm gonna tell you something. These parents need to get with these companies and get this stuff offline. They need to get this stuff offline, yo.
There you go.
Convincing white boys especially that they needed to get guns and get ready to kill black people.
shooting range. Get ready to kill.
It was, I think, by most people's estimation, pure evil. If you want to see my full investigation, in fact, you need to see my full investigation, it's online at newschannel5.com/hate.
And shout out to the white people that do be standing up against this shit, dog. I'm gonna put the full stories all down below. But bro, it's just sad, dog. Like 2025, you would think shit would get better. You got motherfuckers planning to go take over whole islands of black people, telling young kids that who's to say they're not going to go to college, continue the same type of ideology. You know what I'm saying? Like.
There's a January 6th rioter who was pardoned by President Trump has been arrested for molesting a child in Florida. 44-year-old Andrew Johnson is accused of molesting an 11-year-old boy 3 times last year. Johnson.
Yo, you pardon a dude, then he goes and does something like this. If you never pardon him, Trump, he would still be in jail today, and that kid wouldn't have gone through what he gone through. I'm keeping it a buck. This to me is sickening. This is sickening.
Met the child on
I'm gonna be known for being violent and killing people. White people are known. I wasn't no race. We murderers and killers. Y'all rapists and child tittlers.
According to an affidavit, Johnson to keep the abuse a secret. He also told the child that since he was being awarded $10 million as a result of Sixer, and that he would be putting him in his will to take over what money he had left over. Trump talked about the possibility of compensating the January 6th rioters, but so far no one has received any payments.
And see, that's the problem. See, the thing is, you tell these kids something, they believe it, and then they're gonna go with it. But at the end of the day, you are a grown freaking man. You should have more sense than that. And you're not thinking you're gonna get caught. Come on, man. There's so many digital footprints out there that if you even think about doing something like this, you're going to get caught. And what makes it worse is that you are a part of the January 6th rioters, got pardoned, and instead of living a normal life, you go and do crap like this.
Shout out to this Twitter page right here, man. I expose racists and you know what. And like, bro, it's just so many stories that you wouldn't even imagine these people do. And a lot of these are like child, you know what. And I really can't talk about them a lot on YouTube because the last time I tried it, they took my video down. So y'all go on these pages and they show you how sick these people are. Nobody really talks about the crimes that they commit. And it's like, you know, they love to paint black people as the problem when they're the main ones. Like, look at this. He took the life of his own baby. You know what I'm saying? But they want to say, oh no, protect, don't be around black people, they're dangerous. Y'all are the main ones that are dangerous. You know what I'm saying, bro? So man, y'all show this Twitter page some love. Don't fall for the propaganda, bro. Black people are not the only ones committing crimes, all right?
Yeah, I mean, I've known that for a long time. Like, you know what I'm saying? The reason why they always say blacks are the only ones that commit crimes is because it's an easier click thing to click on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this black person did this black person did that. It's easy to get clicks and get people to talk about it. But the thing is you don't hear about the white folk doing it, but they do it just as much, if not more. And their crimes are twice as bad. I mean, you know, You know, blacks will commit crimes. All races of people go commit crimes. But these folks, they take it to another level and they don't get the same type of vitriol that we get.
Black fatigue, no, it ain't real. White fatigue, that's most definitely should be the damn main thing. So we got a lady dropping off. I think she Instacarted some Pampers and some milk, you know, things that she need. Dropping it off.
Okay.
Take the picture. She dropped it off, you know, did her thugger.
All right.
Hey, fucking coming up there for you. There's a camera right there.
White man, two white men showing up. They plotting, y'all. Thugs. Fucking thugs.
Oh, man. Oh,
what's gonna happen? I know they finna try to come back and trying to hide from the bruh.
Oh, come on, man.
Dog.
Bro, like this old dude is literally trying to hide from the camera. Like, bro, your face is in 4K.
Duh. Nigga stole some milk. Nigga, you stole milk.
Here's a really weird family fact.
I don't understand that. Like, yo, you're an old white man. Why are you stealing milk, baby milk? Like, what are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with it? You already on ring cam, so all the neighbor gotta do is look at the ring cam. Oh, that's my neighbor upstairs. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and call the cops on him.
Fact. My mom and dad and me and my sister all slept in the same bed growing up, and I slept in that bed until I was 8, and my sister slept in that bed till she was like 15. It was because we had no other rooms in the house. However, after my brother moved out and we had a free room, my dad decided to take me, and we were gonna sleep in my brother's room, just me and my dad. And no one thought it was weird. And I found out today that my mom knew my dad was using at this time, and my dad was acting so insane and weird. And when he was like, I'm going to leave you, my wife, to sleep in a different room with my 8-year-old daughter, no biggie, my mom didn't bat an eye. And then my dad slept in this room with me until I turned 13, and the only reason it stopped was because after I turned 13, I was like, this is super weird. And I like cried to my mom because I was like, I don't want him to sleep in here, but I'm so scared he's gonna, if I kick him out, because the bond was super weird. And so my mom had to like set up a conversation so he wouldn't like freak out over me kicking him out of this room so I could finally have my own room. And it was just weird that no one seemed to like think that that was an odd choice on my dad's part.
I mean, that's to me, that's insane. Like, yo, like, first of all, you know, kudos to her for sharing her story. Yo, the mom is just as guilty as the father. Like, this is your daughter. These are your kids. You are supposed to protect your kids. It doesn't matter if that's your husband or the kid's father. You're supposed to protect those kids. I'm like, yo, like, I never did. My mother never did that to me. Even when I was like 1 or 2, I had a crib or something. Damn.
Tebow put it best, bro. White men are some of the biggest abusers in the child home, you know? And I gotta hold white women accountable too, because her, like in the video, her mother didn't do anything and step in and say, hey, this is wrong. That's why I don't understand white supremacy, because white supremacy, white women are treated like shit. You know what I'm saying? It's that patriarchy that is intact with white supremacy. And she didn't really even go into detail in this video. I hope nothing happened to her. I hope we didn't touch on her, bro. That's just sick, man.
Blaming everything on white people. Oh, you're not gonna like this. World War I, white people. World War II, white people. The Vietnam War, white people. Slavery, white people. Systemic racism, white people. Racism in general, white people. Thousands of years of Asian history being wiped off this planet, white people. Africa decentralized for decades. South America decentralized for decades. The Middle East decentralized for decades. White people. Capitalism, white people. Fascism in America, white people. Oh, look at that, you're Christian. Bet. Christianity being used to justify slavery? White people. Christianity being used to justify massacring Native Americans? White people. There's a fake Christian that sold Bibles with his own names on it sitting in the White House right now that was built and maintained by slaves. This motherfucker's white. Who led Germany during the 1930s? A white Christian. Which group of people colonized Africa? White Christians. Klan members. White Christians. St. Peter's Cross being misunderstood as a symbol of Satanism. White people. Border problems. White people. White people. The metal community being full of racist, ignorant bitches. White people. Speaking of that, Pantera. White people. The current dog shit state of the movie industry. White people and capitalism. The current dog shit state of the music industry. White people and capitalism.
I mean, hey, facts. I you know what I'm saying? I talked about that in the rap fatigue video. I said capitalism, which is ran by you know who, is the reason why rap music is the way it is today. Because corporations who are ran by what that man just said, they messed up hip hop. Capitalism. And I don't even want to talk about the whole Indian situation. They came over to this country and took the land from the Native Americans. I don't even want to touch on that though.
Specifically shit like Spotify. The current dog shit state of the gaming industry. White people and capitalism. Mount Rushmore. White people. This is some colonizer shit. Native people their sacred land back. Dingoes. White people. The extinction of the dodo bird. White people. Fucking cave diving. White people. Last but not least, the useless existence of you and your mother. White people. That was 2 minutes of speed reading, and I'm barely on page 1 of the cracker book.
Hey, bruh, he was.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Dude hit that right on the head, man. Salute to Antonio Speaks for this video. I'll leave the OG video in the description, man. Please go subscribe to the boy's channel. He got a lot of dope videos out there. It's your boy Jay here with another one. Make sure the like button, make sure the subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, folks, I'm out.